Hi, I'm Reba Hollingsworth. Here's some of the day's top stories. We now know the identity of the victim and suspect involved in a homicide on St. Paul Street in Richmond. When police arrived to the 1100 block last Friday around 2:30 in the afternoon, they found 37-year-old Mario Swan of Richmond on the second floor landing of an apartment building suffering from a gunshot wound. He was taken to the hospital where he later died. 34-year-old Jerome Lucas of Richmond has been arrested and charged with possession of a firearm by a felon and shooting into an occupied dwelling. More charges could be filed. A new executive order has just been announced that aims to strengthen the oversight of nursing homes. This comes on the heels of CBS 6's extensive investigative reporting into quality of care concerns in facilities across Central Virginia, and the state struggles to provide adequate oversight amid a significant shortage of health inspectors. Governor Youngkin has now issued an executive order that creates a nursing home oversight and accountability advisory board. The group will consist of members appointed by the health secretary and will offer policy recommendations that seek to improve the well-being of residents. The directive also aims to bolster recruitment of medical facility inspectors with the goal of filling all vacant positions by the end of the year. All right, Julie.
And we're looking at some heat across the area. Temperatures nudging into the upper 90s or upper 80s for the daytime high, but it will feel like the mid 90s when we factor in the humidity. 70s for tonight, mild and muggy. Those winds persisting out of the south, so it is bringing in some moisture that is situated just to the south of us. So we do increase those rain chances to about 30% for today, more so on Wednesday. We'll also have an approaching frontal system, and then I'll keep our rain chances elevated going into at least the first half of the weekend. So here's our hour by hour, just a shower here or there, and that's going to be from morning until about 9 o'clock that chance will exist. I don't think that it's going to be pretty widespread out there until we get into Wednesday. Then we're going to notice a little bit more green popping up on our radar. Not only that, but some of these thunderstorms on Wednesday could have intense amounts of rainfall. So we're beginning to see some of the yellows and also the reds popping up here on our model map. All right, but by Wednesday night, things will dwindle down. Dry start to Thursday with another round of some scattered showers and a few thunderstorms taking us through Thursday night into early Friday. But the tropics are also heating up. We've got our next tropical storm that took shape yesterday. This is Aaron, progressing towards the west at 22 miles an hour. Is expected to become a Category 3 hurricane, and of course it's still about 7 days away before making it into the center of the Atlantic Ocean, so we'll keep you updated on that latest track. But for us locally, we're just talking temperatures in the upper 80s with that wind out of the southwest. By tonight, 73, mild and muggy yet again, partly cloudy skies, so a little bit less in the way of clouds. So if you are taking in the Perseid meteor showers, the only impact that you're going to have is the moonlight, so it is going to kind of hinder some of the visibility of those shooting stars. Otherwise, low 90s for Thursday, Friday, and then we'll keep it in the 90s going into the early half of next week.